So let's talk about VLANs. VLAN stand for virtual LAN. So we know LAN, that is local area network, and virtual LAN is a virtual local area network, and it is used to separate some group of computers logically and not physically. So it means that if you create a VLAN for 10 computers, and those 10 computers cannot contact with other computers. Let's say, suppose example, in my college there are some departments like computer science and electronics. So these every computers comes under one LAN, local area network of my college LAN, right? So the communication should not be allowed for between the computer science students and electronic students. In that case, we can set up a VLAN for computer science students, and we can set another VLAN for electronic students. So these two VLANs cannot communicate each other because these are virtual LANs, and that is the property of the VLANs. And VLANs are used to reduce security risk. So if there are 10 computers that are holding some sensitive or important data, you can set up a VLAN for those computers only, so that they are like separated from every other computers. And VLANs are configured according to the serial ports or IP address range. And these VLANs are configured in the switch, and switch contains ports, right? The physical ports. If there are say 24 ports, you can set up first 12 ports as one VLAN, and second and remaining ports as another VLAN. Or we can even specify the address range of particular computers to be the part of the LAN VLAN. So let's see, this is all about to know theory about the VLAN, but I will show you some commands you can type in your switch, and you can also practice this in Cisco Packet Tracer or GNS3, but that is beyond the scope of this course. So I just show the commands. So in the switch we are logged in, and if you type show VLAN, you will get this default VLANs. First one is the default, which has the fast Ethernet ports. These are the ports, I mean physical ports of the switch. And I have created already the VLAN name. I have set it to computer's name, and I have given a number 50. So this is also active, but there are no ports under this VLAN, right? Okay, now let's access this using the, you need to go into the configuration mode, and then you need to say interface FA01. So this is the fast Ethernet first one, and in that interface you need to switch the mode to the access. There are two types of ports, access port and trunk port. For a single VLAN, the access port is fine, and this trunk port carries the data from multiple VLANs, but I am just setting the normal simple VLAN. I just added this access port. In this access port I want to say 50. So this fast Ethernet one, that means the first serial port of the switch, comes under the VLAN computers. And again I have did the same process for second port. So the computers which are connected to these two ports comes under this VLAN. So now if I type the show VLAN command again, these are the all default ports, and you can see there is no 1 and 2. Those 1 2 ports comes under the VLAN name computers. So if I connect the two computers to these ports respectively, then these two cannot communicate with these default ports. So these two are separated from these default ports, and these two computers comes under the VLAN computers. So this is how you set up a basic or normal VLAN. If you are interested in in-depth networking, you can check out this CCNA course.